It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Who are these niggas?
So if you guys have seen this viral video, it's actually of me. So here I am as the bitter baby mama telling my side. I was gonna let it go. I was gonna let them live. I have a brand. I don't really do drama or mess or nothing like that, but it's going all across social media platforms everywhere, and I'm being painted as the bitter baby mom. So let's start from the beginning. So if we're gonna start, we gotta start from the top. Yes, I was with this man for 10 years. However, there were so many insecurities with this man. Like, from a physical aspect, we looked very different. So it would be cases to where, you know, I had a tracker on my car for years, never knew. My phone shared location anywhere I went, anytime I went out of town. My friends' Instagrams and social media were being watched 24/7. If we went out, if a man would compliment me, you know, he would get into it with people. If I go out without him, and when I get back home, he's like, oh, who talked to you, or how many guys tried to talk to you? It became overbearing in the relationship, period. It would just take probably days to get through all the harassment, stalking, and basically constant fear of being in a relationship with a person and ultimately leaving them and having to face the consequences of leaving them. So from the very beginning, when I left him, he did not see the kids for 6 months because he said I wanted to be a single mom. I was leaving him. I was essentially breaking up the family. So single moms struggle. Single moms don't have the dad helping. So all what he was doing inside of the relationship, he would no longer be doing.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
So this video in particular is from when he decided to take my kids to Florida. They had spring break 2 weeks after. My issue with it is my kids' attendance. I care about their attendance. I care about their schoolwork. I'm constantly involved with their teachers, so I like to make sure that they stay, you know, on task. So they already had missed 31 days of school last school year because most Mondays he doesn't take them to school. He feels like they need mental health days and all these extra things, and essentially education is not that important to him. Education was not important to him or his family. So these are one of the things I did miss because he did do these things when we were together. So he took them to Florida 4 or 5 days after I made him aware that he can wait till spring break. He took them anyway and sat outside my salon for 5 hours. Yes, I can admit I was upset because now they're missing additional school after I made you aware that attendance is already a problem on your end. So then he comes to the salon 2 weeks after like, hey, I'm here to get the boys. Like, no, we have to go back to court and figure out how we can get you to get the kids to school effectively. And he waited outside my salon for 5 hours while I finished 3 sew-ins. And that was essentially what the lady was saying. Like, the kids have to go with him. You have to take him back to court if there's an issue with the school. We have nothing to do. So then it became a situation to where the guy I was dating at the time is watching me run back and forth from the salon to the boys' school because he refused to pick him up. He was like, nope, you don't have help. That's what I did when we were together. You don't have that no more, right? So the guy I was dating, it took probably like 3 months for me to finally give in. He was like, I'm tired of watching you go back and forth, running yourself crazy trying to maintain. He like, if you let me pick the boys up from school, I guarantee you that man gonna quit his job to come get these kids if he see me do it. I was still apprehensive because I'm like, this is my first time dating outside of him. So it continued on. The guy I was dating was picking the kids up from school and dropping them off to the salon. I'm not sure how long that period of time went on, but it finally got to the point of where he got really angry and We made the exchange with the kids at my salon. We pulled up, we went 2 different directions. And then I went to the gas station by my job. I watched him go the opposite direction. I'm pumping my gas. As soon as I turn around, he's pulling up furious, like, oh, you had him pick them up from school today, da da da. So normally when the kids get with him, he would ask them like, oh, who been picking y'all up? Or he would call the daycare every day to ask them who was picking the kids up. So when I turn around and he's right there or whatever, he then proceeds to fight me like, yep, I've been waiting to rock you, and goes to swinging. Yes, I am a female. This is a 400-pound man. I might weigh 175 soaking wet. But I'm not going to just let you whoop my ass, essentially. So we get to fighting. You know, it's a war, basically. Like, I'm having to hold his shirt tight because he's trying to slam me on the ground. He's choking me, throwing me against his car. All this is while my kids are in the car, mind you.